Let's see how we continue. So let me guide you through the through another template. So as a recommendation for you, definitely check out in Google if you can find some templates for Google Slides or for PowerPoint. Watch a lot of videos of other startups which pitched, because with that you will learn a lot, and there's already a lot of templates out there. So here, those slides, just as an example, again, how the structure can look like. You see the others, they usually start with the problem, but it's up to you. Usually I also start with the problem because it's just the start of the storyline. But you see here, right, you need to show a team with the expertise. So why are you the right person for this idea? What was your previous experience? And so on. What do you actually do? What is actually the product, the solution you do, and why should it work? So showcase some traction, maybe website visitors, people who requested your service, or showcase competitors' success and why you do it differently. And why does it matter? That is more about like the market size. So that the total market is really big, but the market you start with, you tackle first, is much smaller. Then also the external factors like trends, social trends, societal trends help to increase evaluation. Can you be the best? So showcase some financial numbers that it works. Like the summary of your financial plan. So showcase also important metrics in case you already have them. I think this is something which you cannot really show when you don't have a product yet. And also a short roadmap time-wise. So when you get the funding today, when you launch it, how long will it take to develop the product? When will you hire the team? And so on and so on. So just a roadmap of the progress. So, okay, so always end with a slide. How much money do you need? So the investor needs to know how much money he needs to give you so that you will become successful. That was what we were calculating with the cash flow table, right? So how much cash flow is needed, and then also what we discussed today, the valuation. So at what price do you evaluate your company? Because with this valuation then, you will actually calculate how much money your investors will give you and how much percentage of the shares will you give up. So one example, if your company, if you evaluate your company at 1 million euros and you need to have, let's say, 100,000 euros as an investment, this is 10% of your valuation, right? So you would need to give to the investor 10% of the shares, and you would get in return, you would get 100,000 euros. So this is important at the end to show so that the investor can make up a clear understanding of how much money he needs to pay and how much shares he actually gets. And then this is also the slide you saw in the video. Do the comparison to your competition, to your competitors. So I always like this graph of like this metrics. So find some way how you can compare your solution to the existing solutions on the market, and show that you're different, that you have USPs, and the features you have, the products you have, the target group you have is different. And what investors then always also want to see is the exit potential, right? So maybe think about showcasing how your startup can be sold in the future, because this is actually, if you approach venture capitalists, they are always looking into possibilities to sell the startup and the shares at the end. Potential way of showcasing the financial plan, like we did last time, some more product shots, and also the traction deep dive. So this goes more into your question, Chen, at the beginning. If we don't have any real data yet, so if we are only having, let's say, the customer interviews and so on, what are we supposed to actually then show in the pitch? So this is very relevant that you showcase the first traction, the first data. So like some metrics, how many people filled out your survey, and so on and so on. Marketing deep dive. So what are your plans in terms of the marketing funnel? Yes. So this was just one example. As you see, it was a bit different than in the one in the videos. But I guess it's what you think is the best. I would really recommend you to look at some of the templates which are available online, and then just use this template and start your story. Okay. We will work on. Sorry. This will be the main work. Homework. The pitch canvas. So this with this pitch canvas, you will be actually able to frame your storyline better, prepare the slides better, and really bring the messaging on point. And the inventor of the pitch canvas, he's the one in this video here. He's actually from Amsterdam, from Holland, Netherlands. And maybe before we go into this description in this video, do you have some questions regarding the slides before? Okay, then let's have a look at this video.